strong.
Right, we're going to hit the push part of this routine now. I'm going to start with my favorite chest exercise. This is going to be a cross body press. And before you go thinking, well, you don't have this machine at your gym, yes you do. They're called hammer strength, they're called universal. Any chest press machine, just sit on the bench sideways instead of forward. Okay, it's called thinking out of the box. This one I have the luxury though of having a parallel grip, which is what I love to do with this. Elbow in line with the hand, and you're pushing right across the body through the elbow. I'm sorry, through the shoulder. You notice the elbow barely bends. And I love this because I have a bad elbow on the other side, so my chest is unbalanced, but this is starting to bring it back real fast doing these individually because there's no elbow involved. Hold that weight out there. I originally did these on the hammer strength machine and the hammer strength incline. Next thing we're going to do on a push routine, we just did chest, we're going to work this direction, we're going to hit the shoulder next. It's a combination exercise. Again, it's all bands. You can do it standing up with dumbbells, but I don't like that because everybody's form is wrong, or the majority of people I see, they're swinging the dumbbells, they're doing things they shouldn't do that's going to hurt themselves. Plus, you want it as you're pulling that muscle up, you want it to be getting heavier and heavier, not being the same 25, 30 pounds, whatever, that you picked up from the dumbbell rack. This is going to give us increased resistance to rip those shoulders up real nice. We're not all about hate here. I am going to use dumbbells on this exercise as well. That's part 2. I call these snow angels because what you're doing is getting the band at an even length. There we go. You're going to hook your thumbs in here or grab ankle straps is what I usually do. And we're just going to bring those delts straight. We're going to go straight out to the sides with them. And what's nice about using the band with this, down here where you're prone to swinging and getting injury, there's no resistance. This is easy. Okay? But the further you pull, and by keeping your hands or your elbows flat on the ground, it guarantees that the cat's going to jump in your lap. Now it guarantees that you're not going to turn this into a trap exercise. If you go straight out to the side like this, you're only working your traps. I'm sorry, you're only working your shoulders. It's hard to talk with him up there. So I'm just going to enjoy the music. Train.
Just trying to weigh you down. He didn't want you flapping away doing your snow angels.
Well, he's right. I should have my hands down here. I was pulling them up because the exercise, see, got real difficult.
Now he's got a decent band on here. Don't go too crazy on your first round of these.
That's putting a lot of weight on the head of that delt. Like the lateral raise because you're working the meat of it, not the little piece in the front, little piece in the back. Sorry, buddy. Got some more work to do here. Watch the old man get up. This isn't pretty, guys.
We can pan to Boris. He wants the attention. Hello, Boris. We know.
Gonna grab some fairly heavy dumbbells. We're just gonna do this. As long as all you're using is that shoulder, momentum is fine. You're just finishing them off right here. Keeping the traps out by going straight out.
It's like you're trying to touch the walls, but not the ceiling.
Trying to make them burn.
Did it work?
Finishing the push routine in the upper body, actually, with some tricep work here. It's one of my favorite exercises. Chris, do you want to explain how it was named?
Well, I actually had a trainee who I showed this. This was kind of like, he has another one called 21s for biceps, and I called it 21s for triceps for a while, until it became known as the FU Haskell because they were just not a lot of fun.
No, correct. And thank you for the explanation there. This is something I learned to prep for my very first contest, so I've known about this exercise for about 30 years. 3 different motions in once. I've got an easy curl bar. I normally do it with a parallel grip tricep bar, but I understand a lot of you guys don't have that. And this is what I learned with originally, so we're going to show you that one next. It's going to hit all 3 heads of the triceps and make you want to scream when you're done. I have to remember how this goes. It's 3 different exercises going right here. We're going to start with something similar to a skull crusher, but you're bringing it behind your head with your head back. You're pushing more out than you are up. Then you're bringing that barbell right back down where it was. You do not move your elbows. You do not move your arms at all. It stays in that position. And you drag that barbell. And you have to hold it off your chest to there. Without it hitting your chest, you press it up. And you come back down for another one. That's 1. And this is the pace at which you do them. This is not slow motion. Get a big stretch on the head of that tricep right there. And that tricep's engaged. Keeping that barbell less than 6 inches, preferably 4 or so, from the chest. Right into a press without locking out, you come right back down. Sorry, I screwed that one up. Let's correct that form. That was old school. I've gone to doing them this way. Oh, that's the worst part.
It's funny too because watching it, you'd never guess that the second exercise is the worst part, but it really is. Hurts so good.
That's nothing. I could do that all day long. This? Oh, it's ridiculous. Oh.
Yeah, that's the part I'm talking about. That drag.
So stubborn. Then all of a sudden that press gets real hard, even though it's lightweight. Don't go heavy on these, you guys. I'm telling you.
And it's 7, 7, and 7.
This is my favorite exercise of answering this entire question. For Eddie. Oh.
Thanks, Eddie. It's been highly entertaining.
Do I have one more or is that it?
I think you got one more.
Oh, up yours. Okay, here we go. Now they're all going to be hard.
I asked CT, he said it was still your set.
The easiest part just became the hardest part. Oh.
Good job, Boris.
Empty studio, the way I like it. That means everything's done. Video's cut, ready to go. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the push part of my favorite exercises. That's 2/3 of the way done, guys. We have legs coming up next. Watch for that video. That will be out shortly. Make sure you get those. The whole intent is, in all of this is to show you the exercises I feel are directly affecting me the most and helping me to grow at my ancient age and to stay in shape, and also to entertain Boris because he likes all of those exercises, of course. So that's the goal, is to keep him happy and to keep me in shape. And I handpicked my favorite ones for you. Slide them in, slide one of your deals out that you're doing that you're not real confident with or that you're bored with, and slide some of this new stuff in. Hopefully we can change your life, because there's no such thing as staying the same. you're either striving to make yourself better or you are allowing yourself to get worse. And you know my deal by now. I am not going to let that happen. So by you watching, which I greatly appreciate, love you guys for everybody that supported the channel. Love you much. But by us collaborating on this deal, we're going to get you better also. I promise that's what the goal is with all of this. I'm obviously not in it for the money. So that's what we're doing here. Again, love you guys with all my heart. Appreciate you for supporting. Make sure that you watch the leg version. It's going to be a quickie. But we'll go through some of my favorite leg stuff if you don't already know what it is, all right? Till next time, take care.
Be strong.